Right, so we've got the Mini here, N18 engine, Mini Cooper S Countryman, R60. We're going to change the thermostat on this one. So, I can't really show from here, but you can see there's some liquid down there. That's coolant. I've been losing some coolant as well. The thermostat housing is kind of down there, in there somewhere. So I'm going to take off this air box, take off the air box, this intake pipe, this pipe here, and that should give us enough room to just get behind there and take that off. So yeah, let's take a look. So I'm done with it. Obviously there's the turbo pipe, got a couple of clamps on that. They came off with a 7mm socket. And next one was the intake pipe that was over here. This plug comes off on it. And what I've done with this wiring loom here, I'm going to try and do this by not creating too big a job myself. So these little kind of lug things go in there, like that. I've just pulled those up, pulled it out, moved it across. Oh yeah, you got this plug over here as well, just to take off. It's quite a bit stiff, but there you go. So there's that pin on top, fastener on top. Just want to push that in. See, it comes up, and then prise it off. 3 bolts, one there, and one's just at the bottom. Bit of a tight angle, but yeah, you should have enough space to be able to do it. And then yeah, it should just go in like that. I've got a few of these pipes off and we're working our way around it. So if you look at the new thermostat, I've just put it over here for a nice display. So yeah, these pipes, I've taken that one off, I've taken that one off. That bottom one I've left on there at the moment because it's just such an awkward position with the clamp is upside down. So I've just left it for now. And then you got that 10mm bolt in there. So yeah, they're all 10mm on this. So I've tackled that one first. Then I've gone ahead and I've removed this pipe for now, and I believe, just checking to make sure, yeah, this bottom one is still in here, so I've left that in there for now. So I've removed that one because it's so the space is so little, and then you've got that 10mm in there, which I'll show you now. I've gone ahead and just like that put the extension all the way through, and I literally had to get over like this and kind of look from the back, because if you go down from here you can get an idea of kind of whereabouts. I don't know how I've done it now, but yeah, there you go. That's how I spotted where the 10mm was, and that's how I put the socket on, otherwise you're going in blind. And then you got an extension there. You'll probably definitely need a 1/4" drive, ratchet and extension or whatever. And then finally what we'll do is at the end we got that 10mm, which if I can show you just there, yeah, there we go, which that one's going to be the easiest one of the lot, hopefully. Anyway, I say that, I probably jinxed it now. So yeah, let's I'm going to take this next 10mm off, and then the last couple of pipes I'm just going to take them off once I've got the thermostat kind of loose enough to move around. And yeah, that should be it. So what we need next, I've taken the 10mm out, got that plug off, got that bottom pipe loose as well, managed to anyway. There's one, the little one at the bottom over here, which I can't show you from here, but yeah, so the one right at the bottom, that bit there, I'm going to leave that to the end just so I can't be bothered. I want to get this over and done with, and it'd be easy enough to take off from the back. But the next thing we want to do, as you can see, that little clip there, I want to get that off, and that's connected to the back pipe there. So yeah, I'm going to take that one out. So right, we've managed to get the water pump off, and this pipe was a hell of a pain to take out, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to change this, but I'm glad I did, because look at that. I'm glad I changed it. That's probably where my leak was. So this is where that pin thing goes, and like the pipe is in the car like that. So just imagine that's how it goes in, and that's where the pin goes in. So yeah, I've got to locate these. This is where you got some of the wiring looms kind of fitted into. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in. I have taken the inlet manifold off for that. So I just wanted to show you this is kind of how the water pumps come off. I mean, I can't really. Looks a bit worn out in there. Yeah, so kind of glad I've taken that other pipe off. Now, with this pipe, I'll show you. I've taken the inlet manifold off, but what I did want to show you is the reason I wanted to take all of this off so I could get behind her. Right, you can see that that pipe's not sitting in there properly, and I couldn't see it from where I was. So what we're going to try and do is seat that pipe in there. Now it has got some kind of, put some like sealant in there. So we're finally getting some progress here. There's the pipe seated in. That's how it should be sitting, and it was an absolute pain to get in. So what I had to do, I attached the pipe just loosely in there, put a couple of the 10 mils on, so that 10 mil just there, and there's one just over here at the bottom. I've put those two on, and just a few threads. Use that to hold it in place, and then I've put that clip in, which you can see it from here just about. So I came in like this, put my hand in there, got my thumb over it somehow. There you go. I've put that clip in, and then while it's there lined up, I've grabbed it from here and pushed it in. Yeah, I would definitely say take the inlet manifold off to do this. It's going to make your life that much easier. And then initially when I was trying to seat it as well, I'll show you guys something. It wasn't actually going in because there's the end of the pipe, and that O-ring was still stuck in there. So yeah, it wasn't going in. But yeah, finally managed to get that in. Yeah, now we've just got to box everything back up, and hopefully with a bit of luck we'll be okay from here. So we've got most things kind of basically back on. So we've got these pipes at the back on. See there, those clamps are a bloody pain to get back on. We've got this plug on. This wiring bit is clipped back in. 10 mils are all bolted in. Main thing I wanted to show here is this screw. Might as well just loosen it. It's easier to do now. As to stop you from getting an air duct, it's like the bleed nipple or bleed screw, and then by doing that you'll be able to fill in the water, fill in the coolant. I haven't quite put it back together yet because I had a bit of an issue on mine. I've taken the pipe off, but the pipe for the coolant that comes in here, the return pipe for the coolant, I believe it is. So if you remember, it comes over here, it comes onto this, down here and into the bottom hose over there. That's actually the T-piece is snapped off, which I'll have to show in a little while. So yeah, I've got to try and get a T-piece for that. So here we go. This is kind of where my issue is at the moment. So this is the coolant pipe from the turbo. And if you can imagine, this is like that. It comes in from the turbo. As I said, your little 10mm goes in there, and that's sitting on the turbo in there, and it's meant to come onto there like that. While taking this pipe off, I think I've got a bit too trigger happy, pulled it, and it snapped from here, which I don't mind, to be honest, because that just means it's probably brittle anyway. And yeah, I'm gonna have to replace that. I was going to, well, I was trying to sort this T-piece out, to be honest, but I can't seem to kind of find something that will fit. So the top is, I believe it was like 16mm, and then just taking the side off. So the side is 20mm, I believe it is. So it's a bit bigger. So yeah, I'm giving up on that. I have seen one that might potentially fit, but I just haven't got a lot of confidence in it. It's about £60 from BMWs, so, or Minis directly. So yeah, I'll just end up replacing it, and it means it's out of my way then. So yeah, anyways, back to the vid. I'm not going to quite put this back together just yet for myself, but all I've got left is at the bottom, there's those two pipes that need to go back on, and it's the bottom one out of these two that I've got to wait for. By the way, this thing is an absolute godsend for this job. It's basically just a, I'm sure most people will have this, but it's a, for the clamps on the pipe, literally goes onto it like that, and then you squeeze out this standby cable, so you can literally get into these tight little gaps around here. And yeah, honestly, I definitely recommend it for this job. And yeah, so I haven't put the inlet manifold on yet as well, because I want to check for any leaks around the back. So yeah, what I'm going to go ahead and do is, once I've got this all sorted, I'll start it up, and yeah, I'll check for any leaks or anything, and then from there, job's a good one. Right then, all back together. So I've assembled everything again, and as you can see, it's all running fine. I did have an initial issue, which was the pipe at the back where the clip goes. Actually, I can't show you that. The pipe at the back that runs along the back was leaking at the joint where the thermostat connects onto it. So where the groove is on the thermostat, it wasn't sitting in there properly, because there's obviously that little piece sticking out where you need to make sure it's 100% connected. So I keep twisting it and turning it and putting it in. Honestly, a bit of a stupid design, but nevertheless it's done. In the end, what I did was kind of had it all together basically, and stuck something underneath the pipe like this. So brought it up, because it was actually going down like that. The thermostat was putting pressure on it, and it was going down. So I ended up sticking it, pulling it, and pushing, giving it a bit of a lift by sticking something underneath it, and then that leveled it out. Stuck the clip in, which it goes at a bit of an angle, so the triangle is both pointing towards like this sort of direction, so diagonally towards you. Yeah, so I've done that, and now I've checked it again. I've test driven it, hasn't leaked any liquid. You can see there's still enough in there, so I'll go ahead now, put the coolant in, and that's everything done. Thanks for watching, and feel free to ask any questions.